All right, people, this is the Global Consciousness Show with Sperqo, the mysterious study, and we are live on the reasoning segment, and today we are talking about the wasting away of our youths in the country. You understand? And to start with, we have these 4 elements that we say every parent need to instill in their children. Yeah. And we call them quotients. We have the AQ, the IQ, the SQ, and the EQ. IQ is intelligence quotient. The EQ is emotional quotient. SQ is social quotient. AQ is adversity quotient. We need to instill these 4 in our children in order for them to become great in the future. So if our children are wasting away, the question is, are they lacking any of this? Because if they lack any of this, it will result in poor performances in life. You understand? Unfortunately for us as a people, we pay attention mostly on the intelligence quotient. You understand me? We just want our children to be intelligent, but we neglect their emotions, their social life, and how they treat adversity. We are talking about some points. We as global consciousness have some points that are leading the youth into doing all sort of activities. You understand? And the first thing we want to talk about is constant criticism. You see, as parents, we tend to criticize our children at every given opportunity. We want to criticize them. Constant criticism will lead your child to think like, oh, what am I? Where am I? Am I in the wrong place? What am I doing wrong? Because, I just make this little mistake and they are criticizing me. They are being harsh on me and they are losing that emotion. You understand? So emotionally, you are not helping them. The second thing is comparisons. You understand? When we tend to compare our children to their siblings and sometimes to their neighbors and all of that, their peers and all of that, it's not good. Sometimes they will tell you, see, Kwame V is 10 years old and you are 15 years old, but the things Kwame V is doing, look at Kwame V doing this. No, that is comparison. You are not building your child, you are breaking the child by comparing, because every child is built differently. A good boss will see through everybody and know, this is your field, this is what you can do best, and they give you that part to play. So at the end of the day, they will get a good result. So we are all built differently. Somebody like me, maybe I cannot carry 1 bag of cement, but somebody is like 20 years, can carry 2 bags of cement. You don't come and tell me, look at that guy carrying 2 bags of cement and you are 10 years older than that guy and so you cannot carry 1 bag of cement. No, we are built differently. So when you are comparing your children to their siblings, your sister can read very well, you there, you are waste. They will try to actually tend to get refuge in other stuffs, in other activities. You understand? Like, because they are not getting any peace at home. Even in our schools, if somebody doesn't know maths, the maths teacher will abuse that child, embarrass the child in the presence of the school. You will not become anything in this life. You see, those things all breaks the children. That they just want something to give them peace, because at school the teacher is suppressing the child at school. Then I come to the house and my father or my mother is also telling me, why are your results always poor? You are not. No, that is not the way you go about it. So the child want to get peace in different things. So if you don't take time, they will indulge in activities trying to get their peace of mind, because you're not giving them peace of mind. You think you are being strict to get the best out of them, but that you are doing it wrong. And then third thing is ignoring emotions. Your child come home looking all down, looking all like stressed out looking, and you just decide that you want to ignore that you've not seen your child, like you've not seen that something is not right with your child. No, approach your child and be like, oh, what's going on with you? Oh, you look very dull, you look pale, you look this. Oh, what is the problem? Oh, so that they can open up their emotions with you. They can be very open, they can tell you anything they are going through. But when they come home and they are feeling on the head, put that thing down and come and do something for me. Why are you walking that slowly? Be fast and put the thing down and come. No, don't reject, don't ignore their emotions, whichever emotion they are in. If your child come home and very excited, and you ask, oh, today you look very excited, what's the problem? What happened? And yeah, man, that is the way forward. You see, but if you keep ignoring their emotions, they try to seek all this in substances, in materials, materialism. But those things are not what they really need. They need you. They need you to appreciate them. And the next thing is setting unrealistic, expectations for your children. Like tell the child that, oh, you have to get to this position. You have to do this. You have to be able to do this. You have to be able to achieve this. This is unrealistic. You see, it breaks them. It breaks them. Like they just want to overdo things. They just to impress you. So they will live their life trying to impress society, trying to impress people, and they forgot about themselves and their feelings and their everything. They just want to do something to impress society. So in doing that, they will become like, I don't know, they will become difficult in society. They will become very mean to their colleagues. Because you said, I have to score 100%. So I'm working hard to score 100%. And if anybody tries to be in my way, I have to do anything to cut them out. So they become mean so they don't associate, they don't socialize with people easily, because you are giving them high tax to expectations to meet. Yeah. Being overprotective, if you are being overprotective, you are overly protecting your child. It doesn't help them. It will end them in doing a lot of things. It will end them in becoming, useless people in society, because they don't have the ability to solve their own problems. They have problem-solving issues. And that's what we call the AQ. If you want to build your child's AQ, you don't have to be overly protective. Allow them to sometimes make mistakes. Allow them to sometimes, get accident. Allow them to sometimes do difficult things, difficult tasks, solve them by themselves. In that case, when they grow up and they are in situations, they know how to get out of those situations. They know how to face adversity. They know how to face failure. They know when they encounter failure along their way, they will not be broken. They will not become depressed. They will not have anxiety. You see? Yeah, man. The other point is neglecting praise. That thing happens mostly, not just in children, but if somebody is doing something and you decided that you don't want to praise them for what they are doing, it breaks them, and they withdraw the interest they have in the thing. No, it withdraws the interest they have in whatever thing they are doing. So no matter how little the achievement is, you have to praise the people. Yeah, you have to make them know that, oh, I'm proud of you for doing this. It encourages you, it boosts your confidence to do more. But if people are achieving things, your children are achieving things, and you are not praising them, it breaks them. So they will just feel like, let me just stop. It's not important. Yeah. So you see a lot of children on the streets, and they are into drugs, they are doing sex trade, they are doing all sort of social vices gambling, robbery, and all those things. There are children that, their upbringing was not accurate. Yeah? And having talked about all these things, I want to also state that our, society these days pushes us to become parents by force. Society will say, oh, you are 30 years, you are 35 years, you don't have a child. So we are pushing people to become irresponsible in society. You see, Kwame Nkrumah, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, he gave birth at the age of 48. That is when he had his first, child. 48 years. We are still praising, His Excellency, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. We are still praising him for becoming hero. Most heroes, when you really want to go into history, most heroes give birth late. So why do you want to take that pressure from society that you must give birth, you must get married, you must be in a relationship, you must do this? You see, so people become parents and knowing next to nothing about how to raise those children. And so it leads into all the problems we are having in society right now, because you cannot just give birth to child and leave the child to live their own. No. You have to train the child to become responsible. But you yourself, you are not responsible before you've given birth to the child. So how can you raise that child to become responsible? Another point is the love of money and materialism. You see, the love of money it's not the children's fault. Mostly we blame the youths, like, oh, the youth of today, they just want quick money. They don't want to suffer. They don't want to struggle. No, it is not their fault. It is the fault of the parents. So we must pay attention to the parenting. Materialism, that they want to just flash new iPhones, the new cars, the flashy cars. They want to drive the flashy cars. They want to have the nicest clothes and all of that, the fashion. And it's not their fault. It's the upbringing. So we must pay attention to the upbringing. Who are the people giving birth nowadays? How ready are they ready to become parents before they've given birth, or they've given birth as a result of people pushing them that you are old enough to give birth, so they want to give birth? Most of the youths that are money conscious is because their parents don't have money, and their parents are giving them pressure that, oh, I gave birth to you, I took care of you till you grow to this stage, so you must come and take care of me. So that kind of pressure coming. And sometimes the parent is not giving the child pressure, but the child is sitting down and looking at their parents going through hard situations and all of that, and thinking, how can I help my parent from this situation? So that thought alone will send them into doing, rituals and other things. So all this we are facing is as a result of the upbringing. In a nutshell, I just want to tell you that when you are bringing up your child, think about the IQ, intelligence quotient, the AQ, the adversity, how they face difficulty, challenges, and everything. SQ, the social quotient, how they socialize, and the EQ, the emotional quotient, how they deal with emotions. People kill themselves out of broken hearts. Just recently, they say a boy in a SS killed himself because of broken heart. Emotional quotient. For my people to understand emotional intelligence, you have to have it to understand your emotions and know how to go about it, amongst other things. So yeah, man, these are few that we have for you on the Global Consciousness Show. Now understand me. Stay tuned and we get a lot for you on this very show. Rastafari.